Hey guys, Feral Crafter, and this game is Albion. I thought I'd do a little recording real quick. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Nowhere happens to be Steelhide Meadows. I'm just running around the continent. I'm just going to do a little trading, bouncing around, nothing special. Right now, I'm just needing tier 2 cotton and tier 2 metal. So on my little travels, I'm not going to mention what I'm going to be trading because I don't want people out competing me. So as I'm out here, these are the two items I'm hunting down on my travels. I do need a bigger oxen. Right now I got a tier 6 and so you'll notice that I've got like 5 million right now. And that's just because the two friends I've got at work talked me into getting into this game, and they got me sold. And of course, typical, anytime someone sells me on a game, they usually are bailing. And they did exactly that, but they left me their gear, so I have gotten... I dropped a good chunk of money on 90 days of premium. I want to say thank you, even though I play these games to hang out with friends, and I never hang out with friends because I'm too low level or they move on. So here I am again, alone, just playing with myself. Sexual reference not intended. But I thought I'd just do a little quick recording, shoot the breeze, see what everyone else is up to. So yeah, my goal is just to make enough money for the next 3 months of premium. I know fighting is where the money's at, but I just don't care about fighting. It seems to be like the cancer among the human society. Like I'm not one of them. Oh, you humans. No. It seems to be a cancer among people, nations, that everyone loves to fight. Like, of course, that's how you gain territory. It's how you claim dominance, but I'm just sick of it. It's just like everyone fights. I'm just like, who cares? I love crafting. I like making things. I want to see society improve and people improve, and yeah, I'm drunk and I'm just babbling. So I apologize. This is just going to be an old man rambling about, oh, back in my day, what's the hang on one second, let me find my path. Oh, I'm going that way. There's a great phrase. There's tons of phrases, and I love a lot of them, but the one I'm thinking of is, great nations are built by old men planting trees. Sorry. Planting trees that they'll never enjoy the shade of. Damn it, sorry. And it's powerful. Because too many people will just, like, chop down the tree for the sake of, hey, I need the wood, I'm cold. Like, what about summer? No one thinks that far out. 6 months. Like, I'll make plans. Literally, I'll make plans 3 years out, and people go, oh, shit, I don't even have plans for tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, I know. And that's kind of like the downfall of society. But anyways, if it was up to me, I'd be a freaking dictator. I don't know if I'd be any good. I'd let too many people live. But anyways, yeah, I'm always thinking about nations and population and the growth of people and technology and advancement and, finding ideal balance and just, life is to be enjoyed. So more people that can enjoy life, better it is. Because really, what's the point of life? It's not to pay taxes. Let me tell you that much. So I'm sure everyone could have guessed that one. And it's odd, going all the way back to let's say the Aztecs. Recent, I'll have to find an actual link for this, but there's some discoveries recently about one of the largest cities down in Mexico. Before everything, like, I don't know how many thousands of years ago. But the whole society were drug users. There was no war, and it was peaceful. There was like very few weapons, and it was mainly for hunting and gathering and fishing. But they were all doing drugs. As an entire city built on drugs, no war, everyone's happy, and there's a temple and all the rest, but it didn't. From what they understand, there wasn't much taxes and that kind of shit. People weren't forced to work. Everyone just like their goal was just to have a good time. Where am I going? Going up there. Man. Chose the wrong direction. Ew. Alright, going up to Long March Meadow, and then to this lovely town, which for some stupid reason is not showing the name. Bridgewatch. So, alright, so we're going up. That's okay. More time to gather cotton and all this good stuff. You gonna attack me, little tiger? Roar, roar. These birds in real life are actually very aggressive and violent. They can get up to like, if I remember right, somewhere like 30 plus miles an hour, and they're vicious. Their foot claws alone can like slice people open. I'm like, damn Australia, you creepy, dangerous even. But anyways, yeah, they're emus down in Australia, dangerous birds. Anyways, so yeah, I'm drunk. I'm just gaming, just playing. Really got nothing special to say. So if you're still watching, thank you for watching. But anyways, yes, I'm always paying attention to society and culture, and the big picture. The where are we going to be in 20 years? Kind of picture. What do we need to do? For example, like I'm always hunting down like a water tower that holds like 1 million gallons of water. It costs 1.5 million to produce and manufacture. I don't know how much it costs to maintain it, but I'm always looking into this stuff. Here in America, we've got the Mississippi and the Missouri River, and they're huge, just huge. They're like the American Nile, if I may use such an example. And it floods. It crests the bank a few times and floods area. But then, here in the Midwest, dead center, very close to the Mississippi, yeah, we've got drought. And I'm like, why can't, we've got freeways that goes from West Coast to East Coast. Yeah, I'm going somewhere with this. A lot of bits and pieces of information, but let me just put all these bits and pieces together. We've got, flooding on the Missouri River, but then like a few hundred miles west in Kansas City, there's droughts, major droughts, that is expected to be happening. I'm like, from the West Coast to the East Coast, we have freeways. There's 70. It goes out to the west to the 15, and the 15 goes down to San Diego. And then it goes out east. Then there's 35, which goes from Canada down to Mexico. And, we've got these great roads, and I'm sure they're a lot cheaper per mile than a mile of pipe underground. But what we need is like our own personal, like the tunnel was 2 different tunnels, one going west and the other one going east between England and France. I'm like, what we need is to do the same thing, but with water. Put it underground, along the 70, along the 35. Yeah, it's interstate, but I consider the entire United States as one. So, and then when the Mississippi floods, just dump it in. Just fill up these massive pipes, that goes north, south, east, and west. That, and then wherever there's drought, they just pump from it. And this is multi-trillion-dollar project. America has lost its way. We need a project. We need something to focus on. We can't just be reactive. Let's be proactive. Let's build this, so that when California's burning down, or Sacramento is like dried out because San Diego and Los Angeles needs the water for crops instead, we got the pipe system. Just pump the water out. It's going to be muddy. It's going to be dirty. And I'm like, well, who's going to be working this? Well, we're a service industry nation. There's no creating. And I'm like, we need to create something so that people can work on it. And that sounds sad because, like, the government's not here to keep people fed. They have to feed themselves. They have to do their own work, and it's through taxes that pays for the nation. So, yeah, I know, this is kind of like some deep stuff. So I'm like, the United States government can't just support the entire population, because it's the entire population that supports the United States. And most of it goes towards war because, God, people love to fight. People want to claim, people want to own, people want to dominate. It's disgusting, but, if I have to fight, I'll fight. I'm not one of these, like, peace-loving hippies. No, you'll steal a loaf of bread from me, you're a dead man. But you know what? If you're hungry, I'll feed you. So it's the difference. If you demand that I have to feed you, I'll kill you. But if you're hungry and I have the food, I'll feed you. It's just one of those things. So anyways, so this water pipe system, it's going to cost trillions. And what we need to do is, like, every half mile or mile, you have these massive valves that you rotate and, shut it off so that, like, you get people and caterpillars and, backhoes down there, and you scrape up all of this good nutrients. And I'm sure there's going to be some sort of factory chemical waste in it. You're going to get some, like, hydrochloric acid and all sorts of bullshit in it. But still, there's going to be some good nutrients in that soil. And you could, like, process it, clean it up. But people on unemployment would be the ones where it's like, hey, you want to continue getting you want an extra month of unemployment, or like 2 weeks? Here, work a week here. They'll hand you your shovel and says, just get to work. If you do great, you could possibly be hired on. And they'll train you to work on caterpillars and backhoes and, all the good stuff. And if not, it's like, dude, okay, you worked a week, you get 2 weeks of unemployment. And, good luck finding another job because you weren't good enough. But anyways, and that's how it'd be maintained. But the problem is, politicians want to spend their money on personal, greedy, SOB stuff. Let's see. Lovely. Let's bring it down to that. I just reduce whatever it is. A few points and just sell it as is. Hey, I'm pretty sure trees sell pretty good here. Wood, lumber. Let me take care of the market. I'll get back to you. But anyways, now let me just wrap this up here. This is Feral Crafter, and this is Albion Online. Thank you for listening. I just got tons of ideas, and I thought I'd ramble while I'm out running around the island. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.